What's going on, everyone? It's Saturday. Where's the chatters? Gotta get in some games here. Oh, here, let me. You guys like to hear the Carabas noises, I think. So let me go ahead and start that. Ooh, not the hand I'm looking for, I'll be honest. Mm, this could work. This could work. Granted, we already mulliganed, so it's not like the greatest. What's going on, Ethan? To a Guardian Technician. Wow, they missed on Faith in Your Friends? Oh, we actually have a game here, guys. Ooh, we have a game here. That is really good news for... Oh, never mind. Well, we tried. Still very good for us. Still very good for us, to be honest. Let's say like Sabine here. That would be very unfortunate. Sabine would be rough. And they have Sabine. Sure. Yeah, opponent just has the perfect curve, like always. We're gonna go like this. I will just discard that. So we'll put these two on top. Maybe they have another ambusher and they're just gonna claim here. Might be surprised if that's their decision. Constructed lightsaber's gone, huh? Yeah, I think that's reasonable. That's a lot of upgrades. I don't know if I want that many, but you know what? Improvised identity could be incredible here, so I think that's what we're gonna go for. Improvised identity on my armor, guys. This is like it's the star map improvised identity deck. I don't know what you're talking about. It's the one. They're gonna beguile me. How lame. Yeah, I'm just gonna deploy armor. That's fine. I think opponent's losing this super hard, by the way. We can preparation on our armor after we attack as well. Have I posted the improvised identity deck that we played? Because we've not played one for the YouTubes yet. Paul, Tyler. All right, let's go. Improvised identity. Let's see what we grab here. It could be incredible. Could be incredible. Arcana star map, and then we will search the top three. Of course, we hit nothing, which is fine. We'll just go ahead and go overwhelm. So we'll overwhelm through, play preparation on this, and then wow, that was a terrible hit. I mean, we have so many good hits, and we searched the top six. That's crazy. Of course, Nihilus was just like one card too short. All right. Well, we can play Qui-Gon if we want, and then we can pull Mastery potentially. I can play Qui-Gon to actually set up the secret improvised identity here. Opponent is just lame. They're just so lame. I mean, it's crazy. They have another Sabine. I mean, this is just so lame. It's crazy. All right. Qui-Gon. We'll discard this. Put on top, put on top. Crazy lamitude, by the way. Let's just go get in for 6. And then we'll play Leppy Lookout. It just kills my armor, by the way. Double Sabine against the upgrade is silly. Like, come on, opponent, you can do better. You could play Grief Karga red without doing this nonsense. I'm telling you. We're gonna get in some drafts here once we get some more people in the stream. You've seen a Talzin version of Thrawn version. I don't know who's playing Talzin and Thrawn. That seems less fun. Armor is like all in on the combo. Like all in on the combo. Talzin and Thrawn are like playing Force versions, and it's like, sure, I guess, you know. You gotta be all in. That's all I'm saying. You got all in on the improvised identity. Atreus Acolyte. All right, let's go Leppy Lookout. Leppy Lookout's going to be pretty good, I think, in this spot, because my opponent's going to want to... my opponent's going to be like, oh, I can just attack into base and then, you know, kill their Leppy Lookout. But then we're going to go Improvised Identity, which is going to prevent that game plan. Pull triple in the Improvised Identity at my pre-release, so looking forward to playing it yourself. Oh, very nice. All right, let's use this action here. Ooh, Bendu? Oh, that's a good one. Oh, nice. We had a Bendu. Very cool. Very cool. It got Han. Oh, Maul was just right underneath that one, huh? Dang. All right, I think I'm going to go with Lats here on this turn. I'm definitely going to use the action again with this Improvised Identity, but I think this Leppy Lookout's not long for this world. Yep, so let's go Lats. We'll go Experience Token, knock out Tyrannus. And then we'll go Han Solo. And then we have Improvised Identity to put on our Armorer, which is what we're going to be doing. I don't mind this spot. Don't mind this spot at all. Opponent playing their silly force deck. Silly force deck. Nice. Playing making Kanan deck work, thinking Data Vault or 30 HP yellow. Data Vault's like always good, right? Why didn't they kill Han? Oh, and now we drew Pong. Wow, what an unlucky draw. Like, that is so unlucky. We just drew Maul and then Pong Krell off the tops. Oh, it's brutal. All right, let's deploy the armor. Maybe they have the Stranger here. I don't know, but just go ahead and attack in, or put Improvised Identity on the armor, and then we can... No upgrades, unfortunately. I think I have to improvise or mess with this list here. I think I got to get rid of the Reforges. I think Reforge really stinks here. Craving Power. So I can kill this. Oh, wait, no, it hits the... Whoops. That way it wouldn't matter. They have Craving Power, so we'll just concede. I have to change the list, actually. Because... Let's see. We actually have to swap out the Reforges. I had Reforge in the deck, and I thought that was pretty bad. So I want Mastery, and I want more upgrades in general. And I think I want to go full 3 of Qui-Gon, 0 Lats, or 0 Koskas, and then I want to go harder on the upgrades. Let's see here. Let's try I could actually, maybe I do this instead. Maybe I go Krea's Whispers. Yeah, you know what? Let's go Krea's Whispers. I think that'll be a really interesting one. That way we can set it up if we happen to draw it. I think that'll be really good. Okay, I'm in. I'm going to go Krea's Whispers here. Let's do that. All right. Okay, let's see here. Data Vault always a staple grab right now. I wonder what might happen to Series Rotation. That's right. Data Vault is just good. It's always good. It's always good. Okay.
Hello
You know, if I tell now that it was live, my bad. All right, Jeff, you're slacking. What are you doing? You're supposed to be here immediately. All right, one more getting this. We got two fatties and we got no Improvised Identity. So Sky Captain, our opponent, says that they love the videos. Well, thank you, my friend. I think I'll resource 1 Pong Krell. This Krea's Whispers was such a fantastic idea. Such a great idea. Let's just claim here. Yeah, the other versions are all playing Krea. It makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, Jail Token, knock out the Krennic. We don't have... You're the Talzin. Well played to you, Ricardo. Playing a little nasty force combination. We're just trying to play the game. It's fine. It's fine. We'll kill Krennic, and then we'll claim here. Okay, Arcana Star Map is interesting. I think I just resource the preparation. I think what I do here is just hit in for 3. Let them decide that they want to hit my Han Solo if they want. You went 30 minutes plus early, normally slacking today. You're right. I'm usually the one slacking, huh? Let's just kill off the Night Sister Warrior. Get our value from Lat since they're going to kill it anyways. We'll draw 2. No version of the deck is running Suma Verminoth. I just don't know if that's super strong. I mean, you can, certainly, and it's going to defeat all the space units, but whatever, right? I thought we were still fighting Talzin for a second there, to be honest. I was like, oh, why didn't they kill my guy? But nope, that's not how that works. Do I want to draw 3 cards? I don't feel like I do, but I kind of need to find this secret improvised identity. All right, we'll pass. Qui-Gon is good. Qui-Gon's good. And what might happen here is I just play Qui-Gon and C. Okay, let's discard the Bendu. We'll put these 2 on top. I might just go armor, attack, preparation. I mean, I assume my opponent's going to have the Legacy run at some point here, which kind of stinks. Arcana Star Mart's a really fun card, actually. It's a really fun card. That's their plan? I mean, that doesn't feel like a great plan, huh? Doesn't feel like a great plan. Been waiting for months for the account reveal. I know. All right, let's kill off the Talzin Assassin, and then we'll go armor, deploy the armor, attack into base. We'll put preparation on the armor, and we slotted a mastery in because we put that on top. So Lat seems whatever. No improvised identity, so we're just going to win this game through Darksaber, mastery, and the like, I guess. Kind of feels sad. It's not a fun way to win. We want to win way more fun than that. Got a 6/7 on the board. The Stranger. Wow, that is a good game. Oops. All right.
Hello there.
Good game to my opponents. They have the Stranger to one-shot my armor. No improvised identity. Obviously, you know. Obviously, that's what we want. Let's see. Mulligan this. Looking for improvised identity. Okay, we've got it. I'm in. Han Solo seems weak. Maybe we just... No. We keep the Hans, because we're going to go Han, Arcana Star Map. Oh, I should have resourced the Arcana Star Map. That was a mistake on my part. I could have gotten a free little value play there with putting it on Han this turn. Falcon, huh? Let's go improvise identity. All right. Search the top 3. Ooh, Nihilus, huh? This is going to hit this. So yeah, we may as well hit Nihilus. So we give an experience token, and then we hit this for 3, and then we'll pass. Lat's another improvised identity. Okay. I mean, here's the thing. We can Qui-Gon right now, and this searches the top 6. So we can set up for an improvised identity swing here, which is awesome. All right, let's see what my opponent's got. They got a Chewie. All right, well, we're going to go Qui-Gon. Oh, Pong Krell. This is less remaining HP than this unit's power. Oh, no. So we will discard the preparation and then put these 2 on top. We can steal the Maul. Oh, look at this. Oh, my gosh. That is ridiculous. Oh, I love this deck. I mean, how could they play? They literally just lost their completely upgraded. That was good stuff, guys. I mean, the game is over. The game is over. Yep, they can claim. That's sure. We'll hit them for 9 with the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, very cool. Tell me that was not the coolest play you've seen. System Shock? Oh, lame opponent. Lame. Lame. Come on, you can do better. You can do better than System Shock. Come on, opponent. It doesn't even fix the problem. They still, I mean, they're dead. The Resistance Blue Squadron? Yeah, whatever. Come on, opponent. You can do better. We're going to go Nihilus here, which is going to be pretty cool. So we're going to go like this. Improvise Identity. Oh, we can grab Pong Krell. Less from any HP. I guess we can go Bendu. We can go Nihilus. If I hit Nihilus, it doesn't really matter what we do, right? We'll just hit this for 3. We can play Preparation on this and then hit this for 9. Good game. Yeah, that was not particularly close. Yeah, Jeff, you know, this is the deck you want to play for your Shoshudan, I tell you. If there was one deck I was going to bring to a in-person event, it's always going to be the meme decks that like make your opponent be like, what the heck? How did you just win? And then they're going to try to bring a deck to counter your deck next time because it's the most broken thing. Yeah, it's too funny. It's too funny.
Hello there.
I actually just recorded a video on it, so maybe I'll post the video today. I just recorded a video on it, so that's why we're playing it while we're waiting for some people to show up so we can do some drafts. All right, we'll mulligan this. Literally, if it doesn't have improvised identity, I'm mulliganing. It's just every single time I mull. Every time. I'm going to keep both improvised identities, in fact, because we want them all. So Lobot improvised identity is going to be pretty good. They've got the Gonk. Gonk. Ooh, Krea's Whispers. Oh, we have the setup. We have the Maul plus the Krea's Whispers. If they play a big capital ship, I kind of want to get improvised identity down on my leader unit is the only thing, because my units can die is the only thing with this. Not that it matters, but Sumo would have been better in that matchup. You know what would have been better in general is winning, and we won, so I'll take it. All right. Unfortunately, my opponent has a Sentinel of their own, so Gonk is sacrificed. Let's just go ahead and smack it and see what we hit. Oh, Pong Krell, huh? Yeah, it's not going to do anything, but we may as well kill their unit. Ooh, okay, so we have Maul. Like I said, we are setting up for a juicy Maul swing into that invisible hand. So that's the goal here. Let's just go ahead and see what we grab. Bendu, huh? Yeah, that seems good. Knock out their Dark Trooper. And then now we can go with Maul on top. Wait, we flip armor. We go improvised identity. We go Krea's Whispers. So we go improvised identity, Krea's Whispers, Maul, and then we steal the invisible hand. Ooh, Krea's Whispers, put a card, we'll put Maul on top, we'll put Nihilus on bottom, and then we search, grab Maul, hit, play an upgrade, and then we yoink the invisible hand. Ooh! Tell me that's not the coolest. I mean, that is just the coolest. I don't know, guys. I don't know if my opponent can win. I mean, they have a really good curve. Do it. I want to play this tomorrow. I have all the new stuff for this deck as well. Is there 3 Darksabers? I only have 2. There is 3 Darksabers, and there are situations in which you can not, like, Darksaber can win you games, just straight up. Also, Darksaber's really strong. In fact, maybe I should have kept it, because I could have played Darksaber on Lobot to make a leader. So sometimes you put improvised identity down and you're like, oh, I really just want to have a unit that's like unkillable, and that's where it gets really good. So yeah, search Pong Krell. We attack. We can play an upgrade. We play Darksaber on this, and then we can defeat Piet. Tell me this is not the coolest. Oh my gosh. I should have hit the base. Why am I hitting a spy token? What am I doing, guys? What am I doing? I'm actually trolling. We have no droid units. Doesn't even matter. All right, let's claim. Does my opponent have double Let's Call It War? What a lame opponent. Opponent's like the mega lame here. What is this? You're telling me they're playing Piet, right? They could double, let's call it war for that? Oh, so mega lame, opponent. Come on, you can do better. You can do better, opponent. Come on, come on, come on. You can do better, opponent. I could have just won by putting Darksaber down, but I did not want to do that. It sounds super, super lame. Could have put Darksaber down on the Lobot earlier, but yeah, that's what I get for trying to have some fun. Okay, Arcana Star Map. Okay, we have Job, which we can exhaust all these units. I think that's what we do here. We go Jod, we pay for, and we exhaust all space units. And then we'll see if my opponent's got an answer for all this nonsense that we've got on the ground arena. Interrogation droid. Lame. Opponent with the perma exhaust. Okay, they're going to kill Jod. We'll get him for 3, get him for 2. Play Arcana Star Map on the Axe, I suppose, since we want to do that anyways. And then, ooh, Krea's Whispers. Maybe we hit something off this. This thing can not be played yet. This thing costs 11, which is kind of a lot. So let's see if my opponent has the 3rd interrogation droid. They don't have lethal. We do. We have exactly lethal, actually. That's pretty sweet. Come on, opponent. Come on, 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 come on. Don't hit the 3rd interrogation droid. Okay, we'll just hit in with the Han here. If they had something to exhaust or put up a Sentinel, they probably would have played it here, I'm guessing. I mean, we have lethal on board, right? So maybe they're trying to bait us. Okay, we'll attack in for 4 here. They have interrogation droid. Oh, it's so risky to do that. I mean, if they have craving power, sure. I can't believe my opponent just waited like that. So risky to do it. They have craving power. All right. They have literally the triple interrogation droid plus craving power plus the double let's call it war. Sure, sure, sure. You got it. You got it. There. That's actually a crazy game to lose. Well played. All right. We got Krea's Whispers. No improvised identity, so we mull. Instant mull. No improvised identity means mull, 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 mull. Okay. This one has double Arcana Star Map. Yeah, I guess we'll claim. I mean, this is a situation in which we probably are just utilizing. We're gonna go Lat shield token 2 damage here. Kind of funny. This is gonna take some or do some damage to base. System Shock was the play. I can't believe people are Cad Bane's playing System Shock. Okay. Really, really weak hand here. Really, really weak hand. We're gonna go Qui-Gon. Discard the Bendu. We'll put these 2 on top. Probably just end up playing armor, putting Darksaber on armor, and then just like hoping that wins the game. I mean, they can keep pinging. This is the worst matchup for like upgrade gameplay because they actually have an answer for it. Actually, I think we just lose. I don't feel like our start was just too bad. I think we just lose. So let's go ahead and just concede this one. We needed like a play on turn 1. Hello there. Or an improvised identity or something. We needed something to start us off. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you cook. Sometimes you get cooked. It's so true. Oh, come on, deck. You can do better. You can do better. It's resource. I guess the Mastery and the Nihilist. And then we'll go Han Solo Arcana Star Map. Oh, I made a mistake. I should have put the Arcana Star Map in the resource pile. Whatever. All right, let's see what we do here. Put it on the Seasoned Fleet Admiral, huh? I like this because of the Mando. Just as everyone notes, the more people we get... Oh, they got lats? Lame. What's with all this interaction that everyone's playing these days? Come on, opponents can do better. Let's just go Krea's. No, Krea's Whisper is just bad. It's just bad. You're gonna hit base, huh? We got Qui-Gon now. So I think what we do here is go Qui-Gon. Okay, Pongkrell's not bad. I really don't want the... Pongkrell can be setting... We could set up for something here. Qui-Gon's at least a Sentinel that will block some damage here, which I do like. And then Han, I really just don't want to hit anything right now. I just want to, like, sit on Han for now. Okay, we will go ahead and get in for 3. This is getting a very scary Han Solo, I'll tell you. They're going to hit my Qui-Gon. And then... We would love to put an Arcana Star Map on the Qui-Gon, huh? So we can search 6. Wait, shouldn't we have searched 6, actually? That was their play. Go Jar Jar to power up. And they have a 1-drop. Okay. Opponent with a really, really good hand here. A really nice curve out here for them. 1 improvised identity, and we just, like, straight up just destroy this game, by the way. Like, 1 improvised identity, and it's, like, completely over, by the way. But that's fine. So let's just go ahead and kill off the Seasoned Fleet Admiral. No reason to keep that around now. We have, like, really hindered their progress right now in terms of damage on base, which is something that we have to be concerned about. But improvised identity would be, like, so winning here. Okay, we'll go Lats. We'll go Shield Token, kill off Jar Jar. Hu Yang, huh? Opponents had a really, really deep amount of cards in hand. They have had a really solid curve, to be honest. They're going to be able to get in some damage next turn, no doubt. The question is, are we going to be able to live it? And also, do I want to kill Hu Yang off, or do I want to kill Obi-Wan? I think I do want to kill Obi-Wan here. I think it's going to be pretty important. Wow, they did. That's what they put. What? Again, another crazy play to make. I mean, yeah, sure. Got rid of all their shield tokens just to get rid of that 1 unit, huh? Okay. Again, any improvised identities, but unfortunately we have not found that just yet. So let's go armor. And then we'll go mastery. But we'll see what they've got. They might be able to kill off the armor here, depending on what they've got in the resource pile. Naboo's Royal Starship. Yep. Let's get raid 2. So they can knock out the armor with the Hu Yang. And they have Jar Jar. So they had what a fantastic curve from our opponent, to be honest. Well played. I mean, there's not really a whole lot that we could have done this game, but it was still a good game for my opponent. Locals isn't too competitive, so this is the perfect deck to cook with. I think so. Also, opponents just spending way too much time killing my units. They probably could have killed me by now.
Hello there.
They probably could have just killed me. If we had any improvised identity, the game was over, by the way. Completely over. No improvised identity, we will. Oh my gosh. What is this hand? Ooh, gross. This is like the worst hand I have ever seen. Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do with this one. I am not feeling very confident. Yeah, that is brutal. Well, I mean, best we could do is Lat's shield token, huh? Yep. Any improvised identities? Wow, our hand. All right, I think we just lose this game. Our hand's too bad.
Hello there.
Against Wedge Yellow, we can't stumble like that. Mulligan. Where's our improvised identities, guys? We've played 4 games in a row now where we have not seen it in both hands of our opening hands. What's the chances of that? It's gotta be really, really low. Okay, we will let them do their thing. Resource the low amount. We're just gonna go Lat's shield token. They might be able to power up this, so we'll hit the Leppy Lookout so that way it gets 3 power, and then we'll just trade, and then we'll just claim. Qui-Gon Jinn. Massassi Group Marines is unlikely to be able to be powered up by a 8 because they'd have to play a 5 powered unit, which is kind of tough. So Qui-Gon, discard the Leppy Lookout, put these 2 on top. I mean, I guess we're drawing upgrades. Yeah, it is what it is. Lats, huh? Sure, we'll hit the Massassi Group Marines then. And then we'll claim. Ooh, double shielded units, huh? Let's see what my opponent's going to do here. I mean, they have a lot of power on board. So we're going to deploy armor. We're going to try to power up. But we'll see what my opponent's got here. Maybe I can sneak out of this, huh? Go Darksaber on armor. Maybe they just smack it with 2 units, right? Okay, let's just go to hit in here. We'll go Arcana Star Map on the armor. I mean, she's hefty in terms of toughness here. We have Jod to come down as a Sentinel, which would be pretty good as well. Mastery can go out in the armor. Oh, come on, opponent. Come on. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Improvised identity. Okay. We need to hit something here. We need to hit something. So let's go. Let's go Jod as a Sentinel here. Maybe my opponent decides to try to set up here. Okay, and then we'll go Improvised Identity. So they need to have Naboo Royal Starfighter. Otherwise, we get to hit. The double. 52 3 6. Do they have the Naboo? Oh, of course they do. Of course they have it. And the Jar Jar. Jeez.
Hello there.
Just have these incredible hands. 52.36 chance. So yeah, it's a coin flip, it looks like. Oh, we hit it. Finally. All right, we'll keep in this. Immediate keep. So we got Krea's Whispers. I may as well keep the Maul in hand as well. Okay, Lobot here. Pass. Pong Krell. Okay, we'll go Improvised Identity. Okay, Experience Token is not bad. Definitely not a strong start by any means. My opponent could just hit this. They might have removal. If they have removal for it, I think they just do it. Like, if I'm them, I'm like, You just have to do it, because if we get lucky with the improvised identity, it could be game breaking. Yep. So that's what my opponent's going to do. We will go Jod, which will end up just basically trading. We're going to claim, huh? Oh. All right. Well, we just... That was bad. That was bad. Condemn. Okay. I mean, they can condemn, I guess. It's this big sentinel. Condemning a sentinel is kind of awkward. I guess they still have or they see what my opponent's going to do. Yeah, it's kind of awkward to condemn a sentinel, no? Kind of awkward, opponent. I mean, we drew absolutely nothing. So, ooh, and we're continue to draw absolutely nothing. That is very unfortunate. Wow. That is about some of the worst draws we possibly could have had. Very interesting. They have toppled the summit. All right. You got it. You got it. Just one more game. Just one more game will we get to pull off. We have had some pretty unlucky draws here, to be honest, but also this is just kind of how the deck works. Okay. We can hit, right? We can hit, right? Right? Come on. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. Opponent doesn't have system shock. They're not going to system shock me, right? They're not going to system shock me, right? Of course they're going to system shock me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We were just stalling time while we were trying to get this some people in so we can start a draft. Immediate system shock. Well played. Well played. I will say, it is tragic to try to play fun decks these days. There's too much control and stuff. All right. Competitive draft. So, for those of you that would like to join, we've got some set 8 drafts going on. Copy the link. I will post it in chat. You guys are welcome to join. Usually there is just enough players to start the draft, so don't feel like you should hold out. We usually just get enough to start the draft. So please come on and join if you'd like. If we don't get enough people, we will add some bots. I have just dropped a link down in the chat. So click on that link. You can join the Protect the Pod, which is a set 8 draft site. So we'll get that going. And I suppose while we are waiting, I may as well play some more improvised identity while we get some people in here, huh? Let's just go for another. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Let's play one match of improvised identity while we are waiting for some people to join. Oh, come on, deck. Ethan's doing dishes. Well, unlucky. Mega unlucky. All right, let's see. Let's resource Pong Krell, and I guess Axe. Start with Toydarian Technician. Lats can be interesting. Let's go hit into the Mina and see what my opponent decides to do. Okay, we got 5 people in so far. 5 people in. I'm going to randomize the seats. Post the link again. Let's go Lats. We'll go Shield Token. Kill off Mina. Let's see if they have ability to draw a card. They do not. We'll pass. Double Bendu. Well, that's not exactly a great draw, so we'll go ahead and just let that go through. Lats part 2 is going to be pretty good. We also have Han plus Lats on this turn. So we'll just go ahead and do attack in for 2. We're going to kill off all their units here. Casca, huh? Interesting. Do I just go Han? And I think I just play Lats out. Shield token. Ooh. That is a bad draw. Wow. Okay. You know? Ooh, that's not good at all. All right. 3 more seats need to be filled, guys. Click on the link in the chat. You guys are welcome to join. Start the draft. Let's go ahead and smack into Casca here. Maybe they have another Casca. Bo-Katan's Gauntlet, huh? Not incredibly strong. Well, I mean, Sloan won a small tourney in EU today. I really like Sloan. I think she's actually very strong. It's a scary deck. You know the deck that I'll show you guys this. I've been playing a video on this lately. I've been recording some content on this, and it's so gross. Okay. Every single game they have this, by the way. Every single game, it has been without fail. They have played the Ahsoka Tano with the Naboo Royal Starship and the Jar Jar. Every single game. All right, I guess we just go Craze Whispers and hope to hit. We do not. Good game. All right, so I'll show you guys this while we're waiting for some more people to join. Once again, guys, we have 5 people in, including myself, so 3 more spots. So here's what I've been doing, and I'm just recording this video. We named it I Am Your Father because there is no way that we can look at this. And in fact, I think I'm going to edit it because I'm going to remove the grab charge. Who cares about grab charge? We're going to add some more removal into it. I mean, grab charge is removal, but we're going to add some more event-based removal. So let's go ahead and just pull up the events here. And we are playing Eternal Mando Blue with 12 Wraths plus Bombing Run, so 15 Wraths. And it's just like pure, unadulterated event control. It is just doom for our opponents. It has been so good. It has been so strong. We have not found a deck that I have lost against so far. It has been disgusting, to be honest. I mean, I have been very surprised. Hello there's have been bad, so I'm going to take that out. I wonder if I should even run like Invasion of Christophsis. Maybe I go... I think I'm going to add some Pillages to the deck, actually. I think Pillage is actually really good. All right, let's do this. So I'll just play one game with this while we're waiting. One game. All right, 3 more spots, by the way, guys. Okay. Let's return home. Let's go with Eternal Gameplay. We'll see if we can get a game here.
Hello there.
Oh, we do. Okay, so this is going to be a great matchup. This is going to be a great matchup. Because you'll see how this plays out. You'll see how this plays out. All right, so I love the Wraths, but I think I'm going to resource the Bombing Run. And I think I'm going to resource one of the restocks because I don't think, based on what my opponent's doing, which is the Night Sister layer, that it matters. We're going to claim, draw a card, Rancor Keeper, deal 1. Oh, they're just going to deal 1 to deal us 1. I like the play, actually. I think it's a really sweet play. Okay, I don't think we need both single reactors. We'll just resource that one. We're just going to claim. Yeah, they're going to deal another one to us. I think that's a good play. Tree Remembers. We can Tree Remembers their card. Do I care about that, though? Or do I just... Yeah, you know what? I think we can get rid of the Fell here. And we're just going to go Tree Remembers on Marok. I don't get to draw a card here, which is a little bit unfortunate. I mean, this is sweet. They've dealt, you know, a lot of damage to this Rancor Keeper. Rancor Keeper's been pretty good. Another Tree Remembers. Okay. I can go Bombing Run, but I think I just drop in the Tree Remembers here. The Tree Remembers on... Oh, wait. It doesn't actually kill. That was a mistake. Whoops. Let's just claim. They can hit us. That's fine. We go Vigilance here. We defeat Heal 5. I mean, the Rancor Keeper has been incredible here, no? I just misplayed, actually. I should not have done what I just did, so that was a mistake on my part. I know, we might lose because of it. Let's just deploy this guy, and I will just attack, right? I mean, we're just going to be here to kill off the Rancor Keeper, draw a card, and then we'll see what my opponent decides to do. Cyborg Mech, yep, that's fine. We have a Wrath soon, which is going to be good. But we are getting close to being dead. So we go Lost and Forgotten, kill the Cyborg Mech. We need to survive this turn and then one more turn. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Ninth Sister, we can discard like Open Fire, I guess. And then, okay, so we have Takedown, Tree Remembers. So we've got this, right? So 4/4. They are just like a couple points of damage short from winning. And then we'll see. All right. So now we claim and we draw, and we're there. So we've got Nebula Ignition. We also have the from a certain point of view, right? So we've got the answers. So now we just go Nebula Ignition, wipe out everything. And then they have to play Devastators, right? Devastators are the card that they're looking for. Another Rancor Keeper. That is scary. But that's okay, because we're going to go with... I guess we can get rid of Pillage. We're going to go Tree Remembers here. And I may go Search Your Feelings for a Vigilance here. Force Throw. Let's go Search Your Feelings. We'll grab Vigilance. Pre-Vizsla, no value. All right, claim. Ooh, we drew the second Vigilance. Okay, that is awesome. So now we can just go Rivals Fall on the Pre-Vizsla. And we can also play Vigilance here. Force Throw. My opponent's not going to be able to win this style of game. So we're going to discard 6, heal 5. So we hit Vader, Ninth Sister. They have another Pre-Vizsla. Yeah, this is going to be fine. So we claim. We can get rid of the other. I don't want to get rid of both restocks. I think that's just a little bit risky. Just going to go Nebula Ignition because it's the most expensive of these ones. Oh my gosh, it's so brutal. Tidegger Vanguard. We're going to claim, draw a card. Bombing Run. I think we'll take 2. Or maybe I just want to go with... Yeah, you know what? Let's go Bombing Run space. And then I will play Vigilance here. Let's go Vigilance, discard 6, heal 5. Pass. They're going to claim here, huh? Pillage can be okay, but we have triple Wrath in hand. Yeah, this is going to be pretty good for us. Yeah, we'll go like this. Let's go Pillage, opponent discards. Make them get rid of 2 cards. By the way, guys, I will copy the link one more time, put it in chat. There you guys go. All right, we'll claim, draw a card. We have infinite Wraths, right? This is what I mean with the deck, right? I mean, we always get it to the win place, and we always win. We just win. We just keep on winning with this deck. It's crazy. It is crazy work. The third Rancor Keeper. Rancor Keeper was definitely a good draw for them. Super Laser Blast. And I think we are out of the danger zone with this one, guys. We're out of the danger zone. So let's call it war. We're just going to go Wrath again. Nebula Ignition. Oh, go Takedown on this. Claim. Draw a card. We got Pillage, huh, too? Let's just go Lost and Forgotten on this thing. We can go Pillage on them. It's so good. All right, we'll go Rival, Fell the Dragon here. restock. We'll restock our restock, and then some vigilance and super laser blast. We'll pass. Yeah. Did that game feel like we were ever losing? Maybe at a certain point, because I misplayed in the middle of that game. But that was it. That was the only time where we ever felt like we were like, what? The 50 Wraths is just not a balanced game plan. All right. We need 3 more spots, guys. Come on. The link in the chat. Join for the draft, and we'll play another one of this. Oh my gosh. I literally was just recording a video on this because I thought it was so funny. But like, it feels really unbeatable, unlosable every single time I play this deck. It's so disgusting. It's so gross. Like, it's literally just every Wrath that we could possibly play in the same deck. It's so dumb. It's playing a Heroism deck with 3 Villainy Wraths. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. All right. Resource this. We'll just, I think I just claim. I'd rather draw a card and keep drawing cards, right? Okay, they're going to Super Laser Technician. That's going to be a great target for Tree Remembers. We'll just go Tree Remembers on Super Laser. They don't get to resource that. We'll claim. And then hopefully they play another target they can bombing run. Okay, they're going to defeat it immediately. Sure, draw a card, do their thing. I mean, they have a really, really strong start, to be honest. Bombing run could be relevant here. It could be. I think takedown's just not that strong. I don't really care to take 3 here. You can hit me for 3. Hit me for 3, opponent. Hit me for 3. Do it. I dare you. Poggle, Dengar. All right, opponent is comboing off right now. They are comboing off. And we will just go bombing run on ground. Hit everything for a bunch of damage. And then we will claim to draw another card. Ooh, we drew another bombing run. How good is that? Oh, they're gonna do that, huh? Crumb. I mean, they're doing a lot of things, and none of those things actually matter. So that is a beautiful, beautiful thing for us. I just go bombing run on ground just to preserve our health, life total here. Tell me this game, like, I mean, sure, okay, Devastator's good. Yeah, that's a great card. But does it feel like we're losing? No. They just played Devastator, and I feel like we're like chilling, like mega chilling right now. Tree Remembers, we can just go Lost and Forgotten because it's the most expensive card that we have here that deals with it in a clean 1-for-1 here. And then we still get to draw a card. Oh, second Devastator. I mean, my opponent has the best hand they possibly could have had. Devastator, Devastator. That is what you're looking for. But now we are in the stage of the game where we will just kill everything. Oh, wait. That was the whole game, actually. Ooh, Darth Vader. Oh, that's usually a good card. That's usually a good card. Let's claim. Oh, yeah, Moff Gideon. That can return some stuff. Yeah. Good stuff from opponent. They're doing some cool stuff. But does it matter? Probably not. Probably not. Where's my Nebula Ignition? Oh, boom. Oh, I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun. This deck is probably just like really strong. Like, I mean, honestly, I've been playing around with this Eternal. I genuinely think this deck's probably just good. Like, I've played enough control lately with Mando. I just think that the deck is strong, and it feels pretty bad, to be honest. I'm kind of disappointed that the deck is good, but it is what it is. I think at this point, I'm just going to go discard 6, heal 5. I can take some damage here. That's fine. And then I maybe can set up for it even better. I could even kill their stuff as a follow-up, but I kind of just want to get the game over with quicker, so we're just going to go with the Vigilance here. Yep, Porg. Porg! They're going to make a 10-10 Porg. Oh, wait. No, that's not the right one. Whoops, my bad. I thought they were going to make a big Porg. All right, Super Laser Blast, sure. Oh, Darth Vader? That's usually good against control decks, right? But we have, like, 3 more Wraths. Chewbacca doesn't even do it because we've got, like... Oh, yeah, it's just brutal. It doesn't even do it. Since we have Tree Remembers in the deck... Chewbacca, we use that to deal with that. But Hyperspace Disaster, sure. I mean, I can just go Wrath again, right? Do I care about this, though? Do I just go, like... I'm going to go Vigilance Pillage. So let's discard 6, heal 5. I'll let them attack. I'll let them hit here. That's fine. You can hit. And let's go pillage them. Chewbacca, right? Yeah. There might be some matches, but the thing is, we go through our deck so quickly. Oh, they have discarded 2 open fires, huh? That we will draw whatever we need. It might be worth it to go play like a couple copies of No Glory, though. It might be. Might be worth it. It doesn't kill it. It just removes the ability. So we go like Tree Remembers into whatever. We got rid of Palp and a Porg. You know what? Fine. You can claim initiative. They haven't deployed their leader, by the way. They have not deployed their leader. All right, let's just claim here. I have another Vigilance somewhere. Right? I haven't played 3. I've only played 2. At some point, you got to deploy your leader. Like, at some point, you know, it is just, you're not doing anything. It can't be countered by discard decks. Discard decks are one of the worst matchups for them, to be honest. Like, it is super bad because we draw so many cards, they cannot beat it. It is brutal. Ninth Sister, sure. We have not lost 2 in stock, not with this deck at least. When we were playing the armor, yeah, it's bad. All right, let's claim. We will draw a card. Now we can start the restock loop, right? We can just start the restock loop. Restock loop. Very, very nice. Oh, what's that? We have another Wrath. Very cool. Devastator. Ooh, that's a big card, huh? Lost and Forgotten. Now we can just win because I got 2 cards in hand, right? And we can just claim back and forth. GG. Not even close, by the way. Not even close. All right. Last call, guys. I'm going to put the link in chat one more time for you guys. Join. We're starting a set 8 draft. It is completely free. You click on the link. We get 8 players. We can start the draft. And yeah. If we can't get players, then we'll just add some bots real quick so we can draft and start playing. Is this just control mill? So it's literally only events. It is 50 events. And I think, honestly, a good idea with this might be to... because we have the full Tree Remembers, and that's really just to remove the abilities on cards that we can't deal with. But it might be worth to slot in like a No Glory only results. Like maybe instead of the piercing shots, because I haven't found this to be that great. So we go like 1 here. Let's call it War has been kind of mediocre as well. We go like 2 there, and then we just grab No Glory. Because we want to be able to deal with that stuff. Could be relevant. And then resupply might be worth. I mean, our win con is milling them out, which is why we're playing 3 restocks. And we got the 3 vigilance. It's brutal. It's brutal. Yeah. Oh, wow. We got our players in. Okay, sweet. Awesome, guys. Awesome. All right, let's start the draft. Okay, what are we grabbing? I think I'm going to just take Ezra. We've got Cad Bane, Balin. So Balin's going to be the card we pick up, and probably like an armor is my guess. So Balin and Ezra are good starts. Not the greatest, but still good starts. Oh, we're just scooping up Cad Bane. Cad Bane's by far the strongest. They didn't take it. They're taking it easy on us, I think. What's up, Xandal Twist? All right, so we got armor, Cad Bane, Ezra. This is like about as good as I can ask for. So we got Cobb Vanth here. I kind of really just want to be Cad Bane. Mortar Trooper can do some work. I don't necessarily think it's super strong. I can just take like Shin Hati's Fiend Fighter. The question is, do I want to chase down Ezra, or do I just want to like hard force the Cad Bane? I'm just gonna take Mortar Trooper. Cobb Vanth is good. I just don't think it's like it's quite a bomb for limited though. No, I'm gonna take Mortar Trooper. I think Cad Bane's just worth it. Oh, there's a Ninth Sister as a follow-up. Okay, we're slamming that. Jeff's playing on the phone. Okay, Jeff, you are a madman here. Mile High Mini Monsters, by the way, this is Star Wars Unlimited. You don't need to spend money on cards if you want to play online. Carabast is the site we were just playing on. You can just go in, link your Discord account, or just play as a guest, and you can just like play games. You can just play games. So it's all free. You don't pay. There's a site called Star Wars Unlimited Database, so swudp.com. You can build decks on there for free, and then you can just upload those decks into Carabast and you can just play. So it's completely free. I actually really like Desert Sharpshooter because there's a lot of upgrade units. I think that might be the best card in the pack. Halo is fine. Maybe Halo is the play. Actually, Halo is really strong. Maybe I go Halo here. I actually think Halo is really good. I'm going to take Halo. Maybe we go like Cad Bane Blue here, or a yellow. What's up, Xandal? I'm doing well. Open 3 box asses, got 7 Chimera. What? That's a crazy rate, by the way. That is incredible. I think here I'm just going to grab the Deadly Vulnerability. I think this is actually really good because it can be like a turn 1 removal option, or it can just be straight up like deal a couple damage to a leader or something. I don't mind Deadly Vulnerability. Maybe though I should take like Foundling Rescue or something. I got Ninth Sister though, which is really nice. Trying to get back in the meta. I have a Talzin and Piet Showcase. Wonder which do you recommend for the most success? Actually, I think both of those options are really good. So you really can't go wrong. Consortium Star Viper is great, by the way. Maybe I should take Consortium Star Viper and move into command here. Grab Charge is fine. I really think Consortium Star Viper is really good, though. I'm going to grab that one up. We already have a 7-drop. I don't want to take a second 7-drop here. Between the two, I might say Piet's better. It's tough, though. Talzin's really good. I think Piet's probably more consistently better, I would say. Buy time, Tempest Lieutenant. I think I might just take the Tempest Lieutenant. It's not like amazing, but it's in aggression villainy. It's a 2 resource play. Buy time's fine, but yeah, the rest of these are kind of mediocre, so. And here, Trask Walker is a great top-end card where you might be going into command, so I'll just take the Trask Walker. Piet Blue, yes. Piet Blue is good. I think, honestly, it's hard to say. Piet Blue might be stronger than Piet Red. It's tough. It's tough. Here, I guess I'll just take the Flare Star Attack Shuttle. Actually, you know what? I might take Wookiee Chieftain. No, I'm going to take the 2-drop. Just get in for some damage here. Well versus Magic as it used to be, but it's gotten so dang expensive to use with all new crossovers. Yeah, it's actually a really easy game to get into, I will say. It's very, very easy to get into. Maybe the best card here is like Durasteel Plating. I think Piet Blue is probably your best choice. There's a Crix, a Bo-Katan. Looks like no one's in Command Heroes. Both these cards are actually pretty strong. Maybe I take Alamite Hunter. It's really good, actually. Oh, I was too slow. All right, I'll take my Wookiee Chieftain now, I suppose. Piet Double Green. Oh, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. All right, I'll take the LEP, the Rat Catcher. I'm not going to be playing the Emperor's Messenger. We'll take the Outland Protector since we seem to be drifting a little bit closer to the command side of things. So what do we got? So we got a lot of aggression cards, and Mortal Trooper, Ninth Sister, Deadly Vulnerability, Tempest Lieutenant, Flare Star Attack Shuttle, Wookiee Chieftain, all fine. The question is, what is our second color going to be? We've got Halo, which I really do think this card's quite good. Consortium Star Viper is also quite good, and then the Trask Walker. So it's kind of between the Halo versus Consortium Star Viper plus Trask Walker. So we'll kind of see where we end up. Our Vigilance cards are pretty weak, so it's probably going to be leaning towards Command, because I think Command's a little bit stronger, but we'll see. Razor Crest, huh? That is an aggression card. Kind of hard to tell, but it is an aggression card. We also have Queen Saruna, which is revealing unit. It's kind of risky, or not risky, but it's unlikely to actually hit something off this. Maybe I just take Razor Crest, because it's just a big space unit. Yeah, I guess I'll just take Razor Crest. This is aggression. Yeah. So So I just take that. Fang Fighter Squadron, ATST Raiders, insane. This card's so busted, by the way. It is just a straight up ambusher. 4/5 ambusher for 4 is insane. It's insane. Thank y'all on the stream and the stream in general. And I look at this, there is no games. I got to script. Yeah, you know, I'm one of the few people that consistently post videos, and I'm out there. There are a few other content creators out there. I think those are generally the people that will push the game. There's a good competitive scene for sure, and there's events, pretty big events that take place. And the game is, the stock's increasing, the overall, everything looks up for the game, I guess I should say, is really what it comes down to. I'm going to definitely take the Desert Sharpshooter now. Some definitely aggression. How do you like the set? I found myself not as interested. Cole, are you going to refer to the overall set, like in Premiere and the additions there, or limited, as we're drafting right now? Because if I were to say limited, I've actually really enjoyed the limited set. I think it's more of like a mid-range value set. It hasn't been super aggressive. There's a lot of very powerful Sentinels. Lots of very good shielded stuff going on with the Mando tokens. I've enjoyed that component of it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take the Moff Gideon now. Seems like a great pickup for Moff Gideon here. If you're talking about Premiere, I don't think this set is as interesting as some of the ones that have come out. I actually have really enjoyed A Lawless Time, and the additions there. Even though Lando and Boba were pretty dominant, Sea-Dog has been unable to pick his cards from this set. Oh, I've heard that might be a bug. That is unfortunate. I don't know how to fix that, to be honest. So we picked up Moff Gideon. Refresh your page. Jeff says refresh your page. Sounds like he might have had that problem. I don't know what to pick here. I guess I'm going to take the Snub Fighter Squadron. It's the best card. Long live the Empire. I don't think I want to be playing that. I think I'll just take the Tempest Lieutenant. I don't mind playing like these 3/2s for two. All right. We got a pretty nice deck so far. I mean, Cad Bane's just going to be huge value no matter what, so I'm happy about that. Ooh, Operation Cinder's in the pack? I feel like people are underestimating this card. That said, we have a really good 4-drop in the Survivor's Lang Skib. I feel like this is a bomb. I'm going to take it. I think Operation Cinder is just really good. You can play around this card. You can certainly play around this card. Android isn't bad either in the Cad Bane deck, since you can oftentimes trade with units with the extra damage ping. So I'm more open to taking this card than I otherwise would be. Warrior's Legacy is back. I also think this card's pretty good. Queen Saruna is decent. Yeah, I'll take the Queen Saruna, though. Yeah, I think Operation Cinder is like an absolute, like a bomb level card. Scion Shuttle's great, but I'm just going to take the Fang Fighter Squadron. I think our curve is a little bit high right now. Protectorate Fighter. I mean, we don't really have unique units, so this is going to be kind of mediocre, but I guess I'll take it. Faith in the Empire. I guess I'll take the Faith in the Empire as a color of this card. Display of Strength. Sure, I guess Intimidation is more likely to be played, I suppose. All right, so we've got definitely a little bit of an expensive curve. I do like... We got Fang Fighter Squadron as the last card. I do like the Moff Gideon. That's nice. I do like the ATST Raider. But we definitely want to pick up some more 2-resource plays and maybe some more removal-based units that come into play. Yeah, Blue Villain just got too strong. We like dual aspect cards in the sets. In general, I normally prefer draft because you use the cards. Yeah, I agree. Blue Villain has been incredibly powerful. It has been incredibly powerful, and it has been pretty brutal to do anything else. That said, there are some aggressive decks like Grief that is really, really just like dominating in terms of aggressive strategies. Consortium Star Viper is definitely the pick here. So, but it's just not been as interesting to me because, like, do I want to take the Pegasus Tri-Fighter or do I want to take Remnant Interceptor. Maybe I just want to take Remnant Interceptor. Again, these types of cards are... are just better because... Oh, absolute bomb in this Star Fortress Heavy Bomber. Just completely hit something for massive amounts of damage. Eviscerator, not super strong. I think I'm just going to take the Star Fortress Heavy Bomber. That's exactly what I was looking for, actually. Really, really strong one. It's just not as interesting to me. Like, the Lando decks at least can do something interesting. Like, oh, I'm getting credit tokens. I'm doing the thing. I'm got some combos going on with Master Codebreaker and drawing cards. Blue Villainy is just Sentinel, another Sentinel, kill your unit, play Chimera, play Previsla, and that's the win. I don't know. And it's every deck that's the win con. Every deck is the win con. That's the win con. So it's kind of mediocre. So Praetorian Elite's just a better version of Death Trooper Squad. So we're just gonna take the Praetorian Elite here. Okay, so we didn't get too much power. Like, our opens are pretty bad, right? We got Ninth Sister on the pass rather than the open, so definitely some weak cards to be opening, but I think our deck's actually pretty good. Ooh, missing out on Morgan Elsmith is a little sad, but the Imposing Scoutwalker is amazing, so we're going to grab that, pick up that right now. We have a really, really solid mid to late game, so we'll see if we're going to be able to leverage that here. Yeah, it's just boring. Like, at least Lando and Boba are like, ooh, I can deal some extra indirect damage. I can divvy it out. You know, opponent can take it. There's a little bit of decision there. Cad Bane's like, okay, all my units are just worse now because they have no shields or they have one less toughness. That's just kind of like, okay, I guess, you know, it's like, whatever. As you're saying, it does just feel a little uninspired. It just feels boring, right? Another ATST. Oh, but there's a Consortium Star Viper. Nah, the ATST Raiders gotta be the pick here. I love Consortium Star Viper. These two are really... Oh, and there's a Hold Them Off, though. Nah, the ATST Raiders just better. Oh, wow. This is a really, really good pack here. I wish I could take that whole pack and be done with the draft. Ooh. Play Stars Loads and set 2 going to pre-releases and events, but this set wasn't excited if that makes sense. You know... the set that I thought was the weakest was Secrets of Power. I really felt like that set was the weakest. Twilight Republic was kind of mediocre as well, but I've been playing since set 1, and I definitely find that Secrets of Power is my least favorite so far. But this set's, you know, the cards are powerful, which I think is exciting, but definitely not like, you know, oh my gosh, that's a really cool thing that you're doing, right? Like when Legends of the Force came out, I was like, whoa, that's kind of cool. Like, I like your synergy there. I like the draw cards component. I like this leader. It's kind of doing something fun. Even the control leaders were kind of interesting because the finishing game plan was fun. Like, Kylo Ren, for example, was really, really cool to see because their finish was, I deploy Kylo Ren, I put a bunch of upgrades on it, and I kill you that way. Like, that's awesome. That's kind of cool. All right, let's see what we've got here. Cad Bane Green is the play. Build your decks, guys, and then I'll kind of show you guys what we're doing here. So Trask Walker's in. Night Sister's obviously in. Do I want to play Halo, to be honest? Halo's not the worst as a play, but we're going to go this, Queen Saruna, Operation Cinder, some Fang Fighters. We're definitely going to be putting these ATSTs in. Protectorate Fighter, maybe. I don't really like the Protectorate Fighter. Outland Protector. I'm definitely going to be putting these cards in. How many cards are we at? I don't think I want the Protectorate Fighter. I think that card's pretty bad here. So I think I'm going to get rid of that one. So we have 24 cards in deck. I think the Alamite Hunters are actually not bad. I think the Android's not bad. I think we can play the other Fang Fighter Squadron. Maybe the Snub Fighter Squadron's fine. Maybe the Halo's fine and the Durasteel Plating. Durasteel Plating can at least power up our Cad Bane. I think upgrades are generally fine later on. Definitely missed out on some playables here. A little bit short there, but we have some power. Star Fortress, Imposing Scoutwalker are great. Ninth Sister's obviously great. And then we have Cad Bane. And Operation Cinder, I think we can play around to make it really, really strong here. So, all right, I'm gonna commit to this. I don't really think like playing a bunch is trying to like min-max your deck building. I don't think there's a whole lot of options anyways. So, by the way, I do have the companion. There's a little chat on the right-hand side, guys. If you're going to be creating your games, you're going to use this to communicate with each other. We're going to be creating games on Carabas and then just playing that way. That said, with the companion app, you can actually have this automatically start a game with your opponent. So we'll see. We'll see how that works. Jeff says his deck is awful. Well, hopefully we get to fight him and see what he means. You basically copied me. I think you copied me, actually. I think all aspects need to have a reason to play them, but I don't see that currently. Yeah, I agree. I don't really think that all aspects have a reason to play them. Or you have a reason to play all the aspects. I think there are definitely some clear favorites. Especially considering, like, okay, if you're playing a control deck in Heroism, you're just playing villainy cards. That's kind of rough. Deck seems not so strong. Are you talking about our deck or your deck? I think our deck's actually above average is what I would consider. I don't think it's like crazy, but I think it's definitely above average. It's got a pretty decent curve. We've got some pretty powerful bombs. Swap to command after you said yellow, and then you swap to command. I don't know what you're talking about. I've always been command. Waiting on these three to build their decks. I'll wait just a minute or two, and then if we're still waiting, I'm just gonna start the round because, like I said, there's not a whole lot of like changes you can make. Cards are pretty limited in terms of what you can play. So. Command Villainy seems really weak without ramp. That is definitely the case. Not having ramp in the format has been pretty rough for a lot of decks. I think they have really, really suffered. Really, really suffered. Command Villainy just it just feels bad. That's why Krennic's like the only deck that I think is worthwhile. I want to build a non-villainy, non-heroism deck more and more. Yeah, it's kind of fun to play those decks. Anyone say their title Blue Black already is crazy? Said just released any type of big or moderate or control has been dead for Blue Black Villain. I mean, Blue Black Villain is new, but here's the thing, Josh. Because of the Galactics and them releasing set so soon, like normally you're right, the set would have just been released and we would have been still experiencing this. But the set has been actually fully out for like almost 2 months now. So we are basically like established meta. If you, there's so much data on it already that it's basically all blue black. So it gets very old very quickly, especially since it's an archetype that FFG specifically states, and a lot of people also really are not fans of. So I get it. I get it. And blue black has been very, very dominant. They have definitely pushed that. For sure. They've definitely pushed that. And here it's coming off of like, yes, rotation happened and blue black hasn't really been like established since then. But then we've had all this previous like years of blue black being the strongest. So yeah. All right. Starting round one, we are fighting Franco. Okay, so I hit play here and it creates a lobby for me, right? Oh my gosh, that's sick. Look at this, guys. It's automatically creating a game for me. Oh, I accidentally already had Carabas step. Early game seems bad. I don't think so. I mean, if you look at our early game here, right? If you look at our early game, we've got multiple early space units, multiple early ground units that have reasonable power, and then Mortar Trooper, and then we've got Cad Bane, so I think it's gonna be totally fine. Oh man, it actually created a lobby, but we had already been in the lobby, so you can use this chat on the right hand side to create some lobbies. By the way, guys, you're gonna be creating a lobby on Carabas, and then you can play that way. Or if you do have the plugin or the companion app, you can just click the button and it'll automatically create a game for you. So that's pretty sweet. And the fact that this is like not letting us get a game is really triggering me. Actually, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, but we oh, come on. Come on, Carabas, you can do better. Not saying that it's a little too early to judge the sets, right? I agree with that. But I understand why, again, if you're someone who's been playing from set 1, Blue Black Villainy has been like completely dominant for like set 1 through set 6. Power the Dark Side, Super Laser Technician, Super Laser Blast, Overwhelming Barrage. These things, no glory. These things give you nightmares, to be honest. So, yeah, I understand why some people are like, ooh, it's the return of Blue Black Villainy. But I do think these cards are a little bit more fun than those ones, at least. I do think Pre-Vizsla is like a more fun win con than some other ones. All right, Frank Trancho, I have posted our lobby
Hello there.
here.
Hello there.
Oh, awesome. We're in. Podlink supported. If you mean like, can you create a lobby with the little link in there? Then yes, it seems to be working. Like I've used the companion app, and it literally just created a game for me, created the lobby for me, which is kind of crazy. I didn't know that this had the capability to do that, so that's pretty sweet. All right, waiting for my opponent to. All right, are we lagging? What's going on? I think my opponent has to put their deck list in. It does get a lot of Sentinels. Imperial Armored Commando, Marok, very, very strong cards. Very, very strong cards. Undoubtedly. I can't tell if we're like lagging or if my opponent just isn't selecting a deck list. It feels like this is broken. Let's exit the game lobby and create a new one. Oh, we just can't exit. Okay, yeah. I think that might have been us that's bugging out. Let's just create a new lobby here. Oh, whoop, that's the lobby. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh my gosh, Carabest. Let's try to expert for all secrets of power. Before Hero Blue Green was dominant, for all the Force Hero Blue was dominant. That's not necessarily the case. Post ban, that is true. Partially. Post force throw ban, like for example, I mean, Talzin did win Galactic Championship, even though that was not exactly particularly, like, I think a strong contender. They also have Kylo Ren Red. That was a Vigilance Aggression deck. Then we had Kira and Kylo Green, which were pretty dominant beforehand, right? These are all considerations. And then after the ban, you had some changes. Yeah, I noticed here in the lobby, Francho, I ended up having to create a new one because I think it was bugged. I'm not sure. And if you look at the Secrets of Power meta, that it did shift a little bit. We can actually just pull it up here, right? This was the meta beforehand for Secrets of Power, and this one was the first time where we really got to see something different, right? So we had early game, you could see there was kind of like a lot of different random stuff going on. Blue Force Throw was the name of the game here. Force Throw was the name of the game for sure. And then we had a lot of top tournaments from like some blue black. And then post suspension, is it supposed to? Wait, why can't I click on the post suspension? Is it bugging out? All right, whatever. We'll look at that later.
Hello there.
I don't know why that wasn't working. Yeah, I mean, you're certainly right. In the latter parts of it, Why can't I hit ready? What is going on? Oh, Carabas, you're making me sad here. I can't ready. Okay, there we go. We're in, finally. Okay. Do I want to keep this hand? I feel like I got some strong cards. I feel like I got a mulligan, though, because Ezra's a very aggressive deck. Okay. I think I'm just going to resource the 2 cunning cards. And then we'll see what my opponent's got on turn 1. Sure, green leader. That's fine. We can just kill that and trade. Pass mortar trooper, huh? See what my opponent's going to do here. Wow, R5D4, huh? All right, let's go ahead and hit here. We'll just pass in the advantage token. And then we'll go... do 1 here. Then we'll go Tempest Lieutenant. Okay, big units to follow up here. I'm doing this because I kind of want to go 1 damage Desert Sharpshooter. I could also go Mortar Trooper. Foundling Rescue, huh? This works, I think. Because now, yeah, I had a feeling they were going to go like that. Right? Ooh, Operation Cinder can actually do some work here. Just trying to preserve our life total as much as we can. And I think we are going to be able to. Let's go Wookiee Chieftain, and then we'll see what my opponent decides to do. Operation Cinder, really strong, actually. I know we're going to be taking some damage, but then we got Queen Saruna and Trask Walker to follow up. Let's actually hit the base here. I know it's weird to do that, but we're gonna go 1 to Ezra, and then we're gonna go Operation Cinder, which is gonna make this a 9-powered unit. That's insane. This is what I mean. Like, I think Operation Cinder is super underrated here. Like, I'm surprised. I mean, maybe so no one is in the aspects, but like, this is a good card. It's 5 damage to each unit, guys. I mean, look at that. Right? We just wiped the whole board. Yeah, we took 5 damage to base, but no big deal. No big deal. Massive bomb. Massive bomb. Yeah, they're like, oh, yeah, that's exactly right. Operation Cinder, kind of gross. Kind of gross. And now, I mean, I can go 1 damage to Cobb Vanth, flip, hit Cobb Vanth, deal 1 damage to it. We'll see what we've got as a follow-up. Oh, okay, they're going to go like that, huh? Let's go deploy here. And then we go smack, smack, hit for 9. So now they're kind of in a position where we kind of have to kill the Wookiee Chieftain. I mean, 9 damage is a lot, huh? Okay, that works. Oh, Imperial Defector. We get to go. Oof. Get lost, huh? Sure. 9th. Look at our hand. Our hand is disgusting. Oh my gosh. I think we just go Star Fortress Heavy Bomber here. Oh. Our hand is complete nonsense right now. I mean, I'm going to go 9th Sister and see what my opponent's got to discard, but maybe we hit a 4-drop. Wow. Our hand is disgusting. Reckless Sacrifice, huh? Well, I'm just going to claim then, because we have lethal on board. I mean, this game was completely won by Operation Cinder, huh? GG. Let's go for next game. Wow, that was an Operation Cinder win if I've ever seen one. Holy moly, that was so good. That was disgusting. Disgusting. Blue-red villain having the only clean board up in the game also makes it worse. I wonder if Heroism is ever going to get something like that. I wonder if they're ever going to go that direction. Seems like a good hand here. Maybe I get rid of Praetorian Elite here and one of the Flare Star attack shuttles. And we'll see. I'm just going to match wherever my opponent plays, right? Imperial Defector. So ATST Raider looks good. Let's just go 1 damage here. I can go Tempest Lieutenant. It's fine. Oh. My friends, these ATST Raiders are going to be incredible here. Okay, we'll hit this, and then we'll kill this, and then we'll go Flare Star Attack Shuttle. And then ATST Raiders for the win here. Ooh, boy. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We'll see if my opponent... Oh, interesting. Well, Strike Team Vanguard's a very powerful card, don't get me wrong. And we will just trade off here. Don't really want to mess around a whole lot with taking too much damage. Okay, I'll go ATST Raider here just to hit Ezra. And then I can do 1 damage to something. We'll go 1 to Ezra. Queen Saruna can come down. We can discard the Fang Fighter to, or reveal the Fang Fighter to kill off the, they're probably going to get in for 4, right? You can't really miss on 4 damage. Oh, they have Pegasus Tri-Wing. Okay, yeah, I mean, my opponent had a very aggressive start, huh? Oh, okay, interesting. Remnant Interceptor can be good. This Wookiee Chieftain is probably bad. So I'm going to go Queen Saruna, reveal the Fang Fighter, and then we can hit the Ezra for a little bit of damage here, which I will do. Then we can go attack in with the Flare Star Attack Shuttle, and then we will get hit with the Inspired Recruits, which is going to be fine. So now we will deploy Cad Bane, and then we'll see what my opponent's going to do. Oh yeah, we will just kill that thing off for sure. We'll pass. We got pretty big hitters here. Single Reactor, I disagree with that. Mandalorian Blue is one of the most played decks in the format. And yes, sure, it's run by a Heroism deck, but that's still a component of Blue Black Vigilance, right? Let's just go ahead and attack into base here. Reveal the Remnant Interceptor so I can kill the Honorable Night Owl. And then, ooh, okay, and we go Ninth Sister. Discard their last card in hand. What? Well, that was a pretty fantastical hit. Yeah, that's kind of the issue with it, which is what Cole said. You know, it's the fact that it's so strong that they're actually splashing it is kind of crazy. Yeah, we'll just hit it and reveal the Remnant Interceptor. Hit this. Play the Halo out, pass. And yeah, I mean, this was pretty dominating, actually. My opponent has a really good deck, actually. Good game. My opponent has a really good deck. Really, really good deck. Really strong early plays. Really good top-end bombs. The Mandalorian and the Zeb are incredible in draft. Mandalorian specifically. And then Pegasus Tri-Wing is perfect in Ezra. Strike Team Vanguard's a great 4-drop. R5D4 is great as well. I mean, their deck is really strong. I mean, not like incredible, but I definitely think it's above average. Operation Cinder completely won that first game. ATST Raider completely kept us in the game. And then we had Queen Saruna and Ninth Sisters to close out the game. So yeah, that was pretty, you know, exactly what we wanted to do. Okay. Let's go return home with the Carabas. Oh, we have got multiple Carabas. That's why it was causing us some trouble. Okay. That's sweet. So we ended up winning, which had already recorded for us. Wow, I love this program. All right, while we're waiting, we've made some adjustments to the Mando list. Let's run it. Let's run it in some Eternal gameplay here while we're waiting for the other people to finish their matches. Oh, of course, we gotta wait. Yeah, so far, that was really, really sweet. Can I take a look at my opponent's decks here? No, not yet. So, I mean, yeah, I think our deck just worked perfectly. Yeah, Cad Bane just changed the math on trades, which is why he's so strong. I mean, granted, Cad Bane in that game didn't do a crazy amount. Like, we hit the Strike Team Vanguard. I guess the Strike Team Vanguard is probably the biggest representation of how Cad Bane was strong there, because we got to trade our ATS trader for their Strike Team Vanguard, which is normally not something you can do. So that was very, very strong. And then we dealt another damage to Ezra, which didn't really end up mattering because, you know, whatever. Like, he was going to die anyways. Operation Cinder completely carried that first game. A card is really, really strong. Obviously, big downside, but very, very strong. All right. So opponents are still playing their game. Let's get in.
Hello there.
With some games. Oh my gosh, we're playing against Lake Country Grievous. Can I just concede because my opponent's an absolute champion? Like, I feel like we're gonna completely dominate them, but you know, I don't want to. I don't want to completely dominate them. I have no idea what they're gonna play. I'm assuming it's Vulture Droids. I assume they're going Vulture Droids. I mean, we'll see. Okay, there is a Vulture Droid. I mean, not the Vulture Droid I thought was going to be played, but sure. Pillage might be good. I am just going to resource it, though. I don't really feel like it's necessary to do anything here. Okay. Opponent's still trying to get... What's your favorite deck to play? This might be my favorite deck to play in Eternal. My favorite deck to play in Premier is Grief Red. I've always been... So I have a weird mix of, like, I love playing control decks and I love playing really fast decks. I love just playing fast. And I like playing control decks and having a lot of options and then playing those matches quickly. And, you know, it does get me in trouble, especially when I'm recording. One of the things is I play too fast. And so that can get me in trouble because I make really, really silly plays. And that's just kind of the result of it, right? But I just enjoy playing the game very quickly. And so either I get the games done quickly or I'm taking so many actions more than my opponent, but I'm doing it quicker that I just have more, you know, plays to make in the game, which is kind of fun. So on the doorstep. All right, well, that is a card, huh? That's a good card against us. Dylar and Omni, whatever. Struggling a little bit, looks like. They're getting to it. Do I want a bombing run or just go Let's Call It War? I think what I'll do is I'll go Let's Call It War just to knock out 2 here. Because then I can draw a card still, and I kind of want to draw a card. Do you have any plans to do any planetary qualifiers? I actually have plans to potentially go with like a sector qualifier here. I mean, I'm going to try to attend some events. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it to Galactics this year because I have some a memorial to go to. So that's going to be the priority there. But in September, maybe, I'd have to travel, which is what makes it a little bit tricky out of, you know, where I'm really close to. So, okay, we've got Bombing Run. Fell the Dragon seems pretty weak here. Might just go Bombing Run on the ground arena to kill the droid and then set up for a kill on Grievous. Maybe I claim here. I can also deploy Mando and just kill... You know, I'm just going to deploy Mando and hit the Grievous here. Yeah, if you guys are struggling for the game, go ahead and try to use the chat there because this is a lot of typing for trying to get in the game. You guys are waiting on YouTube. It looks like, oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely drawing a card here by killing the droid. That seems like a very good deal for me. My opponent not hitting base is like super good for us. We get to draw 2 cards this turn. And we have another bombing run. And we're going to have like a fat deploy here. Oh, yeah, play a bunch more units, please. Come on, play another one. Oh, they're gonna. Okay, cool. This just seems like an easy bombing run to kill off these two, and then we'll take some damage here. So we'll go ground here. Sure. All right. We're gonna claim, draw a card. So we're one turn away after this turn. Oh, so they are playing Vulture Droids. I was wondering when they were gonna play a Vulture Droid. All right. I think, even though this is crazy, I can afford to just mill them with Vigilance instead of defeating a unit, because I'm gonna go Wrath, and then the game's gonna be over, right? So yeah, I think that's the game plan. So I think I'm gonna go Vigilance. I'm gonna heal 5, discard 6. And now it seems weird to do this when you're playing like the control matchup, and the only way you lose is by like the opponent just like curving out. But there's no way we don't just win here, right? There's no way. We're just gonna claim. They're gonna hit us for a good amount of damage here. Grievous is cool and all, but we're just gonna Wrath every single turn going forward. So that is the name of the game here. We can go Nebula Ignition, which is fine. I guess I'll keep the Trio members, but Nebula Ignition, kill everything. And they play a Vulture Droid. We're gonna claim. Well, resource, I guess, from a certain point of view. Oh, we can pillage them. That's kind of funny. I don't even think I care about that, though. I think I'd rather go Lost and Forgotten to heal 3. Do you play much Magic? I only play Commander and then a free pre-releases. I play a lot of Magic. Definitely not as much as I'd like to, but I play a lot. Let me rephrase. I play some Standard, and I play a lot of Limited. Like a lot of Limited. My favorite format. Lost and Forgotten. Boom. Invisible Hand. Cool. We'll claim, draw a card. My opponent's doing all these things, but we're just gonna kill all their units on repeat, huh? Waiting for, this is the Vigilance rate waiting room, huh? We can get rid of the pillage here. We can go with Rivals Fall. Oh, they're just gonna do nothing, huh? They're just gonna keep resourcing? I don't even know what the plan here is then. Okay, we'll just claim, I guess. I guess I could search your feelings for a Vigilance. 2 Vigilance are on the bottom of our deck, so we can go with Takedown on that one. And then we pass. We drew another Takedown. I guess we just resource like one of the, from a certain point of views. My opponent's got more resources than us by quite a bit here. Let's just go Super Laser Blast here. And then we'll go with claiming, draw a card. Where's our... Okay, we got no glory. Got a Lost and Forgotten. I guess I'll go Hyperspace Disaster. And then we can go Vigilance, heal 5, discard 6. So now my opponent's in the... Sure, I guess. We just lose now. Because we're just going to be able to Wrath every single turn. Mission accomplished. I have not enjoyed Marvel superheroes, by the way. I just don't find it super fun. Discard 6. They're playing Vulture Droids, but maybe they just resourced them all. I don't know. Let's go Super Laser Blast. Then we restock. We'll grab restock, Vigilance, Super Laser Blast, single reactor ignition. Sure, it doesn't really matter. So many cards in hand, you start to like lose track of what you can potentially play. So we'll just pass. Yep. Opponent's got nothing, so we'll restock. Pass. We can just skip resource and they just die now. We don't even need to do anything. Pass. Skip resourcing. I'll take some damage into base, so we don't have to do anything here. And then opponent will pass again, and there you go. Wow, what a game. I mean, my opponent's a champion for playing some Grievous, but that was, again, not particularly close. All right, let's see where the games are at. Looks like opponents are still playing some, so let's go ahead and just get in one more game. Man, this Mando deck has been so good. I swear, it's so obnoxiously good. Oh, we're fighting against the same. I'm just gonna concede to our opponent. They can do whatever. We can't lose, I don't think. I actually just believe that we're gonna win. If we played like 10 matches, we'd probably win 9 out of 10 of them. So you know, I don't really want to do that to them on repeat. But maybe we can find someone else. Draft on Arena and have a good time with that. I did not play any of the new Marvel Magic sets. Yeah, I draft on Arena as well. Every day. I try to draft on Arena every day. I actually, a lot of people have been asking about my Magic and wanted to receive some videos from me, so I might actually make a second channel. I thought about doing it a long time ago, and I did like record a couple of videos, but I was just too focused on Star Wars, and you know, I just wanted to do that. But I've got some plans for the patrons, and got some cool things to set up, and I've got some free time here, and I've been having the ability to like really dive into all these like content creation and really hammer things home. So I might make that second channel. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys are interested in it, let me know. Opponent, you're still in queue. I really don't want to fight you because I feel like it's just bullying. All right, I'm gonna concede to them again. You win. You've won the coolness factor. I don't want to. Am I posting that armor build? I will be posting it after I'm done streaming. I'll go ahead and post the list or post the video. All right, how close are you guys to finishing your games? Ty and whoever else was fighting him. This is the list, by the way, for those of you who are curious. This is the full list. So we're running from a certain point of view to get 9 cost Wraths, which is important, but really the game turns around. So like in the early game, in the first 3 turns, you just draw. And a lot of the times what happens is people are like, oh, he's just drawing, so I'm just gonna do nothing. That's the worst game plan. What you really need to do against us is you need to put on a bunch of units immediately. You need to be putting units down immediately and rushing us. That's the only way you have a chance of winning against us, the only way. If you stall and you try to play that late game, I'm going to resupply, and then I'll play my like Darth Vaders and stuff. And you're like, oh, well, I can just deploy the Darth Vaders, or I can deploy the home ones or the Kellerbecks after they Wrath. Not going to happen, because we're playing at least 9 that deal hard with ground units. And then because we churn through our deck so quickly with Mando, we actually get to the point where we're going to be able to recycle Wraths. So it's really disgusting. Vigilance helps us heal up to stay away from like Devastators and planetary bombardments. Pillage has been like a thing I'm kind of testing out. I'm not really sure about it. Initially, we were running like some other mix of cards. We are running Piercing Shot for some shielded units, Open Fire for early removal. Let's call it War for early removal. But really the key cards have been Vigilance, Lost and Forgotten, our Wraths, and that's it. Bombing Run has been good in some games. True Remembers has been pretty good against some decks, but yeah, it has been brutal. Like every single match that we've played has been like completely one-sided, it's felt like.
Hello there.
Oh my gosh, our opponent's still sitting in queue. All right, you know what? Fine, we'll play him again. I just don't feel like we can lose is the problem. Like, oh, there's no way we lose, right? Whatever. We're going to claim here. We're going to draw a card. Let's Call It War seems insane against their deck as well. I mean, I just skipped the first turns, and it doesn't matter. It's the crazy part of this deck. like if they're going vulture droids, Let's Call It War is going to be so good. It's disgusting. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll resource Lost and Forgotten. I don't feel like that's a particularly good card against their deck. I'm literally just going to skip this turn because they're going to play another. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, look, it just feels bad. Like, it's so one-sided. It's so one-sided. It's not even fair. It's so one-sided. Oh, it's so one-sided, guys. It's so one-sided. Oh no, opponent with the Grievous yellow trying to do something fun and we're just bullying them. It's so sad. I mean, like, tell me how they win this game. They can't. There's no way they can win this game. Oh, it's so brutal. It's so brutal for them, to be honest, guys. It's not even funny. It's so brutal. Now I just go takedown. Oof. And then we draw another card, and then we just kill, like, they play on the doorstep, and then we go bombing run, and then, yeah, it's just, this is just miserable to see. Like, and my opponent's kind of playing a little slow here, because they're like, oh, I guess they have the other removal spell. Yep, that's what our deck does, unfortunately, so. Oh, now bombing run's just gonna, yeah, bombing run's just gonna kill everything here. Oh, it feels so bad to do this. Mind you, every single play that we've made has also led us to drawing a card at the end of the turn, because that's the only thing that matters, is drawing more cards. This is rough, right? This is rough. I mean, it is completely one-sided here. I'm surprised my opponent's even willing to sit this through. But yeah, we're going to claim. That's fine. They can do whatever. They hit us for 3. They can even deploy Grievous and do something there. But I mean, I might even just go Vigilance, heal 5, mill 6, and just wait till I get to my Wrath, right? Like, we don't even need to do anything here. Like, they just don't have enough pressure to do anything. Okay, maybe I go like Lost and Forgotten here instead to heal up and draw another card. I don't know. It just feels super doomed. I could even deploy Mando here to draw a card. Maybe I just deploy Mando and kill off the Droid Commando. The thing is, like, having Mando on the battlefield is nothing. Like, it's just a way to kill a unit and draw a card. It's so brutal. Guys, this is, like, disgustingly one-sided. It's not even close. It's so not even close. Yeah, I mean, we'll just resource whatever. I mean, I'll just draw a card here. I might even just play Vigilance this turn. Yeah, we're going to heal 5, discard 6. We're literally 0 damage on. They have confidence in victory. Oh, boy. Maybe that's how they win. Oh, wait, we have Wraths. I forgot. Like, what does my opponent do here? They can't do anything. Like, I could Wrath next turn, but it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I'm just going to go Vigilance. I'm just going to play Vigilance. And if we draw Search Your Feelings, I'm going to restock all of the Vigilances and then Search Your Feelings to maybe shuffle them back in. I mean, this is brutal. Like, yeah. Are you guys done with game 3? Because if you are, I'll just concede to this player because it is rough. Oh, this is round 2 of 3. Oh, our opponent just conceded. They're done. Oh, wait, no, our opponent put their match in. Voice of Sauron, I think, is who we're fighting. Are we actually playing a game, or? And we can do whatever we want. I think my opponent, they just conceded, so. Okay, they're starting round 2. So, okay. Is my opponent here? It looks like they conceded. Like, it looks like they're not even here. Voice of Sauron, can you respond in the pod chat if you are playing? I don't even care, whatever. My opponent's playing super slow here, too. Yeah, Josh is right. Bro isn't even playing anything sweet. He's just playing like set 3, and that's it. It's so true. I was excited for the Grievous, but honestly, it has been disappointing. It has been very disappointing. Waffle, what is that hand? Yeah. What is that hand indeed? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rats in hand. It's a good time, my friends. It's a good time. I mean, oh jeez. This is a good time. I will admit. Okay, Voice of Sauron still good. Okay, I'm just gonna concede to my opponent. Well played, opponent. You got me. You have bored me out of the game. It's too slow. It is too. I don't want to say that because my opponent might just be like a new player. So like, all jokes aside, I respect my opponent playing. You can play whatever you want. It's for fun, right? That's like the whole game. So, kudos to you. All right. Let's go ahead and start our limited game here. Private best of 3. There's the deck list. Create, and then we will copy the invite link and post it for Voice of Sauron. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so massive shout out to my opponent. Of course, the Grievous is disappointing when you have that many. The thing is, every deck that we fought has been disappointing. I have beaten multiple. I have recorded for this that deck. I have not finished recording because I have to play some more games here, and I had to start the stream. But I have played Yoda Yellow, or here, I'll show you guys. Let me just show you guys what this looks like. I'll show you my stats here. Let me pull up the Wayfinder here. I actually have it. I have it favored. I don't even know what I'm doing, guys. Don't even know what I'm doing. But let me go pull up the decks here. I'll literally show you. I don't think. I mean, I've conceded because I was memeing around because I conceded against the Grievous deck, but that's fine. We'll wait for my opponent to join in. It is loading. Okay, so decks, we'll type in Mandalorian. This is Eternal.
Hello there.
It's only kept 4 of our games? No, that's not right. It should have more. That's okay. So I was gonna say we've played this Grievous a lot more, and we've played against Yoda Yellow or multiple Yoda Greens, and it was just Anyways, we have just no deck that we fought has felt impressive. No deck that we fought has felt impressive against that. It just feels like unlosable. This seems like a okay hand. It's not great, but we do have some big heavy hitters. Like I really, really do like the ETST and the Star Fortress Heavy Bomber. So I think we can keep this hand. Oh, even better. Well, may as well deal 1 to it. Oh, Operation Cinder. That might give us an opportunity to set up a pretty nice situation for us. We'll see what I want to do because I may not trade off the Lothal E-Wing. It's kind of funny because we want to get this ATST Raider down. So maybe I do something a little bit different. Let's just hit in for 3 here. And then we'll see what my opponent decides to do. Zealous Soldier. Okay, so now we just claim, right? And then, because we don't have anything to play anyways. Oh, they have another play to make, huh? Well, that was kind of unexpected. Let's go ATST Raider, trigger ambush. We're going to preserve our health total here, life total. Foundling Rescue, huh? Get rid of that shield token. And then we have Operation Cinder coming. Maybe I don't even play anything next turn. I don't even see if there may not even be a reason to. So let's go. I will play Flare Star Attack Shuttle, actually. I will do that because it might bait my opponent into play something else here. I'm going to act like I kind of need this to be defensive here. But Operation Cinder's looking pretty good. I mean, I don't feel like... Okay, Shield Token's going to be good there. Sabine is a good card. Deal 1 to the Sabine here. I mean, Operation Cinder is going to be fine here. It's not going to be incredible, but we'll just go Operation Cinder just to kill these two off. And then now we're going to be entering the late game, which means we've got Star Fortress Heavy Bomber, we've got Trask Walker, we've got Remnant Interceptor, we have Cad Bane itself, which is going to be strong. You know, oh yeah, I honestly think I just claim here. I know they can deploy Grief and do the thing, but I mean, we are getting close to dead, so we do... Oh, Preparation. Now that might mess us up. That might mess us up. Yeah, I actually don't think we have an answer for that one. I was expecting to be able to get a little restoring in, but that might actually be the win here for them. We can deal 1 here. Yeah, I think we lost this one. The Preparation was actually really scary. Good game for my opponent. Just enough damage to where we couldn't finish it out. You know, honestly, the thing that won them that game was Sabine Wren being a shielded unit. If they had a non-shielded unit, we would have been fine. But the fact that we took another 5 points of damage was really, really too much for us. Good game, good game. Okay, Operation Cinder. We're gonna mulligan this hand. I know we have Operation Cinder, but we can't really be playing nothing for the first couple of turns. Okay, Mortar. I like Consortium Star Viper actually. I think I'm gonna keep this one on the strength of Consortium Star Viper, and we're just gonna maybe go a little bit more aggressive here. It looks like they've got a lot of space units, so they might be going that direction. So Consortium Star Viper can kind of take over the game. I'm just gonna claim here. Oh, another Star Viper, huh? That thing is so good. I'm just gonna play it. And we're going to lose a little bit of value here from the Star Viper as we get deeper into the game. A lot of Fang Fighters, huh? What happens if you don't have opponent, Jeff? You just chill. You just hang out, have a good time. Grassroots Resistance, huh? I'm surprised they didn't take out the Consortium Star Viper. It feels a little bit risky to do. Operation Cinder. Interesting. I mean, I'm gonna go Fang Fighter Squadron. Restore. Do the stuff that... Okay, double Grassroots Resistance. Okay, opponent. Okay. Double Grassroots Resistance is kind of a crazy play. Okay, Razor Crest, Alamite Hunter. Just gonna get in some damage here. My opponent doesn't really have anything right now. Operation Cinder can bail us out of maybe some bad situations, but we'll see. We'll see what the opponent does. Get in for 5. They might have like Sabine here. I could have gone Fang Fighter Squadron, but I might, like I said, go Operation Cinder here. I think we'll just deal 1 to the Zealous Soldier, and then we'll see what my opponent does. Grassroots Resistance gaining them 3 life is actually really, really relevant. Ooh. That is really good. Wow. That was not expected. Bo-Katan's Gauntlet is an absolute bomb, and if my opponent has it, and it might just win them the game here. So we'll see what they decide to do, but that is rough, is what it is. All right, let's claim. Wow, Bo-Katan's got out of anything that I could have. Oh, wow. And they have. Oh. Wow. Opponent had the exact answers. We can't win anymore. Yeah, it's game. The Bo-Katan's Gauntlet was a perfect answer to Operation Cinder, and the preparation on the Bo-Katan's Gauntlet was good. So good game to my opponent. Well played. Good stuff. We don't have an answer for that. Grief, too much damage, but really it's the Bo-Katan's Gauntlet. That card is insane. Talk about a card that's a real book. I think Operation Cinder is really good. Bo-Katan's Gauntlet is incredible. What a sweet card. What a sweet card. Good game to my opponent. All right, let's get rid of this. Yeah, Bo-Katan's Gauntlet is just incredible. Just a disgusting card. Just disgusting. And the Grassroots Resistance, the double Grassroots Resistance, it's a great card. You should play it in limited. But that is like the perfect answer to our Consortium Star Vipers. It kills it and restores 3, which we would have won that race had that not been the case. So just like the perfect answers. Like they literally had the Wrath protection for the Wrath that we had in hand, which is awesome. So cool stuff. It was cool. All right. So usually I only play the 2 matches and then we start a new draft. So I'll let you guys, we'll play 1 game of the Eternal here. Oh, wait, actually, it's too late. Too late to start another draft. But maybe next time. We'll play a couple more games of the Mandalorian and we'll let people wrap up their match 2s here. And then we'll go over some of the decks and see what people were running because I think that was pretty cool. The Grief deck, they had Corona 4, they had Bo-Katan. It seemed like an amazing. They had Sabine, Corona 4, Bo-Katan. Corona 4 is amazing, by the way. It is an insane card. Absolutely disgusting. Absolute bomb, by the way. So really, really cool. Sea-Dog says that you're trying to get invited, Jeff, and you're just ignoring him because you're yeah, good game. I don't even know how to say it. Otero. Good game. Chrono 4 is awesome, but the Bo-Katan was really what sealed the deal there. No Bo-Katan's Gauntlet, and we would have won that game. What do we want to do here? All right, let's leave the queue. You feel like you got the short of the stick of this draft? Why is that? Didn't get to play enough, or? Yeah, the picking bug. I've had that. I've not had that happen. I've had some other people in chat mention that they've had that happen to them in some of the other drafts that we've done, and we don't know how to fix it. In terms of like preventing it from happening. Sounds like Jeff has had it happen to him, and then apparently refreshing it will work. So I guess that's the solution going forward. But that is definitely a huge downside, is to not be able to control your first few picks in a pack. It's basically conceding the draft is what that is. So yeah. All right, let's get in some a quick fun game here before I'm done. You know what? Let's play some of the best deck in the format. I think this deck is just incredible. It is just so good. Ooh. All right. Premier best of 1.
Hello there.
I think this deck is just it's got to be one of the top decks of the format. I think Chrysantin is the resource here. Half heroism, half villainy. Oof. All right, black 1, 4/3 on turn 1. Very cool. Hera, huh? You know, I could sit here and do something silly by like trying to save the Sabine for when they shield, but I'm just gonna ambush. I mean, I will wait. I'll hit with black 1 first, but then I will just ambush. I'm not gonna like try to do something cute or anything like that. If they go shield token, it is just going to be absolutely devastating. So we're gonna go ambush and then put the token on them. Oh wait, whoops. All right, whatever. I don't even want to undo. That's fine. I'll let them do the thing. All right, so we got Anakin's Pod Racer, Poe Dameron. Yeah, just go like this. Let's go Beguile on this thing. Baze, Kanan, Han. So they can go Kanan. All right, let's claim here. Then we can go Anakin's Pod Racer plus Karis. Seems good. Bop. And then we can play Karis here. Yeah, I mean, knowledge and defense, huh? Yeah, it doesn't feel very strong for my opponent. We'll claim. We'll go Faith in Your Friends as the resource here. I guess I'll go Anakin's Pod Racer to kill off the Karis. Since it's kind of a free hit, right? Kind of like a free kill on that one. Reveal a red 5, sure. Stuck between two leaders. Always a classic. I don't want to creep aggressive negotiations in hand for this Karis. But I might go like Grief, Sudden Ferocity. Grief, Sudden Ferocity. Yellow Aces Bomber. Hopefully they don't have like the Ghost. What do you think of the recent drop in Ash prices? Some of the cards are very low and some of the ratings like Prestige or Hypers are crazy. I think there's just more product. But it is kind of an interesting thought. That's a lot of damage, by the way. You know, the hyperspace has never been like incredibly popular. So, okay, so they hit a unit. I mean, all of our cards are great. Doesn't really matter what we do. We don't even need a resource, really. We just get in for 5 here, and then we'll see what we do afterwards. Yep, Baze is the play, but I guess that does deal a little bit with what we've got going on, huh? So aggressive negotiations. What do I want to do here? Let's go aggressive negotiations in. I'm surprised that my opponent kept the Baze. Interesting. They do get the heal, which is nice. Let's go R5, D4. We'll give it advantage, and then we'll support in. You have like a 75% win rate against Grief Red. That's awesome. Good for you. Pegasus Tri-Wing's great. So I think we go Beguile. I think we go Beguile on the Sabine's Masterpiece. They have double Sentinel. I definitely messed up this game. Big mistake on my part. We'll create a spy token. You know, why not? Why not? No advantage token, actually. We're going to go Caloran. We're going to ambush first, then create the advantage token. Generally speaking, when you're playing on Carabast, I think I have like a generally like an 80% win rate on against like most decks because it's just so one-sided if you're playing like a meta deck. Okay, Anakin's Pod Racer can come out and kill the Kanan. Maybe we have something there. We'll see. Kind of just tempted to play the Pegasus Tri-Wing as a card in space here. Interesting. Yeah. So we'll go Han as a unit. Then my opponent could attack, but then they'll lose the ability to kill off Han immediately. That is what I was looking for, to be honest. Waiting for the Commandeer. They might have an answer. We'll see. Pegasus Tri-Wing is going to be lethal in 2 turns here. Well, this attack plus next attack. So even if they have an answer for Phantom too, it's going to be pretty bad for them. We have a lot of answers for Sentinels too. Poe Dameron is one, but Unsanctioned Patrol is our better option. See what my opponent has to do here. I mean, it's pretty rough for them. All right, we'll see. If my opponent takes too much longer, I might have to move on. Okay. Second for 5. Pegasus Tri-Wing. Good game.
Hello there.
Moving on to the next. Ooh, this is an interesting matchup. Talzin Red. No force throws anymore, huh? Love to see it. All right, no turn 1 play. Mulligan, easy mulligan. Ooh, Karis is a nice one, though. Ooh, Karis is really solid, actually. Look at that Leia icon. She's going to be really good with red. In red with Rey, Legend of the Force, Gambit, Codebreaker. I'm not as convinced. Drain Essence. Don't think I've ever seen Talzin play that, but we did resource our 2 aggression cards. Big mistake. Did not think that they were gonna have it, to be honest. That's crazy. All right, yeah, opponent. Good stuff, huh? Drain Essence is not a card that I have seen. Like it has been played in the past, I should say ever, but this is not I think a format where Drain Essence really shines. All right, let's claim here. Yeah, I mean, you can use the Force, but it doesn't do anything. I think that's probably not what you want to do. Let's go Sabine Wren as the resource here. And I'm just going to go Yellow Aces Bomber. And I think I'm just going to ignore the Karis. We definitely made a mistake. If I had thought about the Drain Essence, we would have had a spy token on turn 1, which means we would have gotten in for an additional 2 points of damage here, which would have been good. So, I mean, we're going to claim. We got nothing else to do. All right. We will let them do something else. Yes, the draft just finished. Let's see. Leia is not in the card pool, is she yet? Interesting way to do that. I don't think that's a bad idea. Okay, opponent. Sure, we can let them allow everything to be undid. We'll just allow them to do anything they want. Anything they want. I don't think she's in the pool yet, huh? Like in the Star Wars Limited card pool yet? Like database, I should say, not the pool, because obviously she's not out yet. Just getting in for 5, and then I could set it maybe Han Solo later. If they just kill this, I'm going to go Pegasus Tri-Wing, and then... Oh. Alkenzi Patroller, huh? Also not something that I would be expecting. I think I'm just going to trade instead of going Han here. Very odd. Okay. This is a lot of undoing. It's starting to get a little too much, I think. They're undoing every other action. Onyx Quadra Brute's a good card. That can heal him up a little bit. Ooh, Yellow Aces Bomber is pretty nice. I think I just go Han, though. Get in for 6. And then we could deploy Grief, put Sudden Ferocity on it. And then that's at least 6 damage if they decide to shrink it with Talzin. They don't. So, I mean, that's a lot of damage here. Chrysanthemum's a nice win con here. They can try to kill off all our units, which they may be able to. That's fine. I mean, we're going to be able to go and deploy some units here to follow up. Oh, Faith in Your Friends. So if we hit 1 cunning card, we can do something. We do have to resource, though. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go Karis, pass on the token here. And then if they kill it, we can get a spy token that's immediately readied up. We'll go Yellow Aces Bomber to follow up here. They're going to claim initiative. All right, let's go like this. Pass. Resource this. And then we do have lethal with a single swing with the Han Solo draw. Lawbringer, huh? Yeah, I mean, my opponent is mega dead here. They're dead in so many ways. Yeah, it doesn't matter what we do, huh? Chrysanthemum. Oh, I made a mistake. I was thinking that we were going to have lethal here with that Chrysanthemum deploy, but that's obviously not the case. Okay, well, maybe I just threw away the game because we didn't undo. Han for greed is your hot take. You know, I'm holding out hope. I just think Mando Blue is just really good. I think that might be the best of them. Single reactor. You're playing single reactor ignition in this deck? Well, we will play the long game, huh? Okay. Yeah, I mean, we might lose this game because we trolled. Certainly a possibility. Good draw. My opponent might have a removal spell for it. Let's just go Sabine. We will ambush. Defeat the shield token. Okay. Let's just go Han. No ambush. And then my opponent has to deal with this one. Okay, so I figured they had no glory, so I didn't go for Pegasus Tri-Wing here. Ooh. All right, yeah, opponent's got it. I could have just won, right? But we we didn't want to undo. I was too lazy. I was like, I've seen like 10 million undos here, but I didn't want to do it because I just put Han Solo on on the yellow ace of the bottom and I just swing. But I was like, ooh, I want to play Chrysanthemum. So I played Chrysanthemum and then lost. So there's no yeah, it was just silly. Just silly. Han4 with Akbar, too much. No. Han4 with Akbar does not do too much against the Mando. I mean, obviously this Mando is different, but you've got like so many good answers. Let's Call It War is great for that. You're just gonna be able to like outvalue. Anakin kills 2 units immediately after. You're gonna be killing so many. Like the problem is Akbar's great and all, but this isn't even including sideboards. You've got like hyperspace assassin that can come in. You could bring in like, I mean, Let's Call It War is just amazing in the beginning of the game for against Han, right? You've got like just so many answers. I mean, let me be fair. The best option you have is to play Akbar against Mando Blue, but I don't think it's good enough to where you'll be able to win. Especially since like there's so many cards that really, really just work poorly for you. Like you can't really play oh my gosh, what is the card? 3 cost Stolen AT Hauler. You can't really play that card against Mando because it's just gonna die and then they're gonna get it, right? These are some of the decks that I think are going to be at Galactics. I think you're going to see some Thrawn Yellow. I think you're going to see some Cab Blue. I think you're seeing the new Thrawn Green. I think you're going to see Grief Red. I think you're going to see Galactics Mando. I think all of these are going to be decks that you're going to be prominently seeing. And I actually just recorded a video talking about the Karabas data because that's something that we have new where we can see what people are playing. Just a little snapshot, guys, since you guys are here. And, well, you guys get the little sneak peeks on some videos that I get to do now. This Wayfinder companion has been tracking Karabas games. It's like a new thing. I don't know how long it's been doing it, but look at all my concedes here. All my concedes are dropping my rating. Oh no, it's over. But if I just swap it to next set, which is going to give it so that we've seen the data for all the games that have been played, it is super dominated by Cad Bane, Krennic, and Cad Blue, Cad Yellow, and Mando Blue. Now, here's the thing. When it's a new set, yes, people are testing out the new decks. But I have not seen such a dominant performance from the new decks before. Like, yes, they're not, like, unbeatable. But usually when you're messing around with decks, in the earlier stages of the meta, you're like, oh, I gotta tune this, I gotta mess with this, and maybe this is the right way I want to go. It doesn't really feel like that. It just feels like these decks are good to baseline. So yeah, we'll see. Galactic is gonna be a very interesting time. Very, very interesting time. So you think Thrawn 4 is a bad choice? If there's gonna be any sort of aggro deck, then it's just gonna be, beating that. Legacy Run's just super strong. But I don't think Thrawn 4 is like a great choice, to be honest. Yeah. Yep. Every blue villainy is gonna have a pretty good advantage against Thrawn. So that's a tricky one. But that said, guys, it is now 11:30 over here, so I better get to bed. I know we ended on 2 games, but that is typically what ends up happening since it takes a little while to get through the games. But thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating in the draft. Jeff, you're late. You better not be late next week, or I'll have to fight you. You're never going to get your old school RuneScape account reveal if you do it like this. Never going to get it. Never going to get it. Digital Thrawn is a bad choice though because you can get somewhat control of board, plus you don't mind your units getting stacked. Yes and no, in that like you just don't have as many win cons as the other decks. My account's been getting pretty spicy these days. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta reveal it. I gotta reveal it one of these days. One of these days, I'll reveal the old school RuneScape account. One of these days. All right. Thanks for coming, everyone. And I will see you all next week. Bye. Oh, real quick, Jeff, and the others that are interested, you will find your armor video very shortly. See you then.